November 11th, 2019. I just want to say happy Veterans Day. I want to thank all my veterans and all my active members. We salute you guys. You guys defend our constitutional rights. You guys defend our liberty and our right to own property here. Courtesy of ITPM. Going over equities market today. Main index fell Monday as prospects of quick resolution to the U.S.-China trade war then following comments from President Donald Trump, while escalating violence in Hong Kong added to the downbeat sentiment. The S&P 500 was down 0.36% at 3,081.92. The Nasdaq Composite fell 0.29% at 8,450.35. Walgreens Boots Alliance Inc. jumped 5.6% after Bloomberg reported KKR and company had formally approached the drugstore giant for what could be the biggest ever leverage buyout amongst other stocks. Qualcomm fell 2.2% after Morgan Stanley downgraded the chip maker to equal weight or overweight. So now we're seeing a little bit of a correction, but this is just an oscillating move in a stochastic model. So nothing went on today as far as repo operations for the Fed. Friday we did have 70 billion issued out by the New York Fed, which definitely does put an ease on the market as far as a strain on liquidity. Again, no significant news in the markets today, but we will see Richard Clarida speak on tomorrow. He's going to talk what I call passive aggressiveness policy. On a daily chart, silver looks bearish extremely because of this downward channel. It's not below the 200 moving average, but don't expect maybe expect it hitting the 200 moving average and then bouncing off that, maybe a Fibonacci level, Fibonacci level or something like that. So hold on, folks. At the monthly level, it is still within this range, within the heartland of this range that it's been going on since June 2013. For $21.32 as being a somewhat of a strong support, and then it could break out to its previous highs. Gold also hitting another fresh round of lower lows in a weekly trend. I'm still not too worried. If it breaks below 1373, that's when I will see somewhat of a fake out, maybe drawing in more suckers for the shorts and then have a short squeeze, because we all know, quite frankly, how manipulated these markets are.
You fucking kidding me? There's research.
That's not research. I know research. This is caca de vaca.
So as we see U.S. equities, there was some overall bearish moves, maybe the first leg of a multi-day cycle. We might see hitting again Fibonacci levels. I won't be surprised. Gann levels, Elliott waves, Gartley patterns, things like that. Essentially you can use all that stuff. For me, I use more fundamentals and then incorporate the technical aspects of it, like Steve Nisen's candle work, candlestick formations, things like that. But for now, I won't be surprised if we see more of a continuation of this daily pattern heading into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even closing out the week, because it might be just a gradual slow burn and not as aggressive move. Who knows? We might have a black swan event, God forbid. still relative to last month's performance, we still have seen strong gains in most of the indexes, like technology and consumer goods, services. You know what? Tragically, if we go down to industrial goods, which just makes up a small percentage of our economy, you can see it right here. Mostly technology, services, consumer good, financial. We see basic materials again, and industrial goods. Not too much impact on our domestic economy, or at least our Wall Street economy. Great article by Seeking Alpha, pretty much breaking down how gold from Hong Kong and London is used to settle COMEX futures contracts, essentially unallocated contracts, just creating, I guess, gold out of thin air, if you would like it, put it that way, where settlement would always be in US dollars or Hong Kong dollars. Anything except physical delivery of the species. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of what I'm going to start calling the Cassandra Report. If you guys want to learn more about gold and silver and constitutional money, please go on to a wonderful website, GATA, the Gold Antitrust Action Committee. We have wonderful articles that break everything down, from the manipulation in the forex market and the commodity, the COMEX and all the other exchanges, along with great information as far as history of gold and silver as money, things like that. But again, if you guys want to actually get involved, get gold and silver in the physical form, divest out of US dollars, get into other asset classes, real estate, again, gold and silver, things that hold their value over time. If you really look at what our monetary policy, specifically Christine Lagarde, what she mentioned as far as who cares about savings as long as we have jobs. And again, this goes back to this Keynesian mentality and this now MMT child of Keynes, where Stephanie Kelton and Warren Mosler talk about that debts don't matter, and it's just a slap in the face to the actual individual or the taxpayers, the consumers in the country. And we have somewhat of the same policies as far as ZERP and TARP. So again, thank you guys. I will have great links to a couple gold dealers out there. SD Bullion, you do wonderful work, thank you, as well as Shift Gold. If you guys want to contact me specifically, I will have my details down at the bottom. If you are in the Los Angeles area, I can get you some great deals on bullion, on coins, on junk silver. Let's get involved, guys. Austrian Hispanic signing out. Cassandra Report.